This is a mixed soil. Thanks, babe. This is a mixed soil. It's got sand. It's got a little bit of perlite. It's got a little bit of humus, like peat moss, which keeps the moisture content. It's like a coconut coir. You can use coconut coir or worm castings. We put azomite rock dust in here. All organic. Everything that we grow and harvest and process is 100% organic. No chemicals, no synthetic fertilizers, things like that. It's not necessary. You know, when you work in a permaculture setting in a small farming scale, you don't really need to use synthetic fertilizers, things like that. You just need to grow with love. You got to have a lot of love. You just got to get good water. We're here on a well, so we have really good water here. And lots of sun. Moringa love full sun. If you have any questions about the moringa tree, drumsticks, pretty soon we'll have the fresh drumsticks for sale. They're just on the trees, just kind of getting mature right now. All right. Let's see, there we go. Put a little bit more seeds in here. Yeah. All right, we're gonna get some cone pots. Now there's three sections to a wing. There's 3 sections to a wing. Here it is. Okay, so this is a standard seed. You can see here, this is a moringa seed. It's nice and dark, it's mature. It's got 3 chambers. There's a bottom chamber there. There's a side chamber. It kind of looks like a Spartan helmet, a little bit. Okay, and so what I like to do is I like to plant them with one of the chambers down like this, and then this little line right here, I usually plant that on like an east-west plane, so if this is east and this is west, I usually line that up with east-west, so that way that's on like a celestial alignment. And let's see here, we have a flat end. There's a flat end here. You won't hear this anywhere else. This is a flat end of the seed, and this is a tapered end of the seed here. So this is a tapered end. So you have a flat end and a tapered end. The root comes out of the flat end down, and then the stem comes out of the flat end and it shoots up. So they both come out of one side. One shoots up and one goes down. So the roots go down and the shoots go up out of that end right there. So I'm usually putting that flat end on the east side, so that way it gets that sunrise. You guys ever heard of that, you know, laying in a bed and have your like feet lined up with east-west? It's kind of like feng shui in a sense. Same thing with this. So that's why we're planting these in the pots, just like that, where they line up. You can see where they line up east-west. So we just put them all like that. We're not sinking the seeds real low into the soil. We don't want them to rot. You know, moringa seeds can rot very easily. So we're not watering very much. We're just kind of keeping the very tops moist. We don't need to kind of soak them. We want them to dry out before we water them again. This is kind of like a rule to help reduce fungus and bacteria. You water usually in the morning. That way it has all day to dry. You don't want it to kind of be laid out overnight, just wet. That causes fungal bacteria, microorganisms to kind of like get built up. You want it to be able, especially with moringa, you want it to be able to dry out. Especially you want the tops to be able to dry out. So we really only water a few minutes in the morning, especially in the wintertime. So like right now we have it down to like 7 minutes in the morning, but in the summertime we might go like 10 minutes twice a day, just because it is so hot here in the summertime. But yeah, if you have any questions for me, you can always text me anytime. I have a text line. It's 813-567-3100. You can give me a text, 813-567-3100. And that's my text line. It's just me. That's my business text line. More than welcome to answer any questions you have about moringa. Did you have any questions?